Swiss food, and you're probably channeling images of dishes heavy with meat. But you'll be surprised. Switzerland is one of the first countries in the world to walk the talk when it comes to vegetarian cuisine. After celebrating Veggie Day in October and pushing a multi pronged initiative called Swisstainable, they have a host of restaurants offering vegetarian food targeted at locals as well as tourists. After all, they believe that if everyone in Switzerland were to eat veg for just one day a week, we could save the equivalent of 3.7 billion kilometers worth of car emissions in just 1 year. In keeping with this eco friendly thought process, on a recent trip throughout various regions of the beautiful European country, I found that even the most acclaimed chefs in Michelin starred restaurants have started to offer plant based options. I tried Chef Mitya Berlot's fabulous 9 course, purely veg menu, expertly paired with wine by sommelier Florentina Scenari, and came away stunned by how creative every course was and how he could make even cabbage taste so incredibly good. He attributes it to the superior quality of the ingredients which he sources locally and seasonally as much as possible. There are around 100 different types of vegetables farmed in Switzerland after all.
To be honest with you, I think a carrot coming from here, from the farmer, can have the same value for me like a piece of beef fillet or something, you know. So we treat this with the same kind of respect, and also the possibilities are endless. You can put like endless working steps in processing a carrot, which makes it very hopefully delicious and worthy as well somehow. Yeah.
I also spent a glorious morning in the mountains of Michelin, foraging for wild mushrooms with Chef Paolo Casanova. He later presented another truly memorable Michelin-starred meal, every course of which was completely vegetarian.
I I completely agree with the choose to be vegan or vegetarian. I'm a chef. I love to discover the taste, of course, but I cannot say that is true. You know, the animal protein fat when we abuse is not healthy anymore. It's not healthy for the heart. It's not healthy. I'm spend much more time in the forest than in the kitchen than and I have two gardens and we fermentate. We recognize 69 wild herbs just in a small village like the Madulai. My point of view is the sustainability. Okay, when we do something not sustainable, is because we are in mistake, not because we choose.
Yes,
you know?
true.
Yeah.
Just like Casanova, Berlot too is passionate about the Swisstainable angle, using fresh and local produce as much as he can.
You're right. We're doing a 9 course menu. Also, the vegetarian version is also 9 course. So that means the whole experience is possible in a vegetarian way as well.
And have you been working with vegetarian dishes even prior to this? I mean, on your menu, your regular menu?
We always do it since day one. Since day
Okay.
one, we offer a vegetarian version of our 9 course menu. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And so, what are the vegetables that are local and which you're especially proud of that you use or you hero?
Yeah. Right now, it's late summer, almost winter, I would say.
Yeah.
So we facing the cabbage season, all kinds of cabbages. So broccoli is about to be over soon, and all the white cabbage, red cabbage coming up now. I mean, we have to work now with the actually storable vegetable, which is carrots, onions. We like to incorporate these a lot. Also, a few more herbs. We forage just around the corner, basically, where it's not that cold. And this wasp is very annoying. So yeah, these are the main veggies, I would say. We're working at the moment with this. This can vary during summer because then your options are different. And to be honest, as a chef, we we can't wait when the winter is over, because then
Yeah.
the possibilities are getting bigger and bigger again to work with, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the sensational sense on the lakefront at Widsnow, I meet Chef Heroin Aktien, whose terrific team is now adept at turning the humblest of vegetarian ingredients into exquisite masterpieces. No wonder then that even the meat eating regulars at the restaurant like to choose the vegetarian menu sometimes. All this talk about vegetarianism reminds me of the restaurant Hiltel in Zurich, said to be the first vegetarian restaurant in the world. I caught up with Rolf Hiltel, fourth generation owner of the restaurant, to find out just how vegetarianism is becoming popular in Switzerland today. The sprawling space has everything, from a lavish vegetarian buffet to an exclusive academy and a lab where they constantly develop new vegetarian and vegan recipes. You said you're flexitarian.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
eat meat sometimes. It's tradition. It's only tradition. I was brought up like this. We had some meat sometimes. My mother, she's German. So, but I eat less meat every day. And recently, I had some meat, and actually, I didn't like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And is that something you've seen happening with a lot of other Swiss people, that they're moving slowly towards vegetarianism?
Well, it happens. It doesn't happen really for my generation, but it happens for next gen. It happens definitely. It's total other mindset, and that's good.
Yeah.
Good for our world. Yeah.
And what about veganism? Has the restaurant transitioned a lot from vegetarian to now vegan dishes?
Yeah, since about 20 years we veganize dishes, but only if the vegan version is the same or better than the vegetarian one. So today about 80% of our offer is vegan.
Yeah. They say just 5% of the Swiss are vegetarian today. Yet the figure is rising by the day as more and more people are getting aware of the health and ecological benefits of going vegetarian. As a traveler to Switzerland, I certainly enjoyed the plant-based fine dining experiences and have started to rethink my own food choices.